Nebraska's got a pretty good running back. What do you see from him, and how the offense is trying to use him?
Just watching film and watching him run the ball, great cuts, good top speed. He moves really good, and just watching him, find holes that I didn't think were there, and he just pops out. It's actually pretty amazing to see. So it's going to be a fun challenge this week.
You guys have already played 2 games this month where the conditions haven't been fantastic, and it's kind of a physical, classic Big Ten matchup where you're going to have to grind out for every yard you get. Looks like the weather's not going to be fantastic in Lincoln this weekend. What's your mentality going into a game like that?
If I'm being honest, when I'm really out there, probably after warm-ups, you kind of just forget about the bad weather. You're kind of out there, you have a job to do, and you have to get it done. So you really just forget about the weather and just, you got to get your job done, so you do it.
Growing up in Minnesota, did you have your eye on this rivalry ever, or what are your thoughts on Nebraska growing up in Minnesota?
I'm gonna be honest. Had zero thoughts on Nebraska. Even as a Minnesota fan, I really, I kind of was just watching football to watch football, just having fun out there. So I didn't really pay attention to rivalries.
In terms of this rivalry in particular, it always seems to come down to a big defensive play that Iowa makes to set up a walk-off field goal or that sort of thing. What do the coaches tell you guys to kind of get you guys in the right headspace to play in a game it's going to be close like that?
It's kind of the same thing they say every week. Just focusing on ourselves and making sure that we're ready. Because we know we're going to get their best shot, for every team we play. So making sure that we're giving them our best shot and that we're ready to go is definitely the main thing.
Zach said one of the biggest differences between Raiola and Latif is that Latif likes to move the pocket right. They like to move the pocket. So I guess what's the challenge in going up against an offense that is going to do that and then also try and get the ball out quick?
It's definitely just making sure our rush lanes are good, making sure we're rushing as a unit together, and just always being ready. At any moment he could just take off, and he's quick. So that's something we definitely got to worry about.
Logan Jones, a finalist for the Outland Trophy. How would you kind of describe his impact for this team and his leadership?
It's been amazing. Just seeing him every day, coming to work, putting the work in, leading everybody, just being a great leader, and just encouraging everybody to put their best foot forward is a great thing to see.
And so when you see the Nebraska O-line on film, what stands out to you?
Definitely their size and how they're moving off the ball. They get off the ball and they come off the ball and they're ready to go. They look good, and they're a good O-line.